If this is your first encounter with the Coin Bureau kind, my name is Guy and crypto rules my mind. My crypto addiction compels me to crank out the highest quality crypto content your eyes will ever see.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update. And yes, Guy, you do terrific work. Really, you do. Quality crypto content. But I want to just polish up this video a little bit because when it comes to XRP, I think I want to just enhance your quality a touch. Let's start from this portion of your video here.
The SEC's case against Ripple and its top executives has taken several twists and turns since it began in December last year. The crypto world has been watching closely, and many have speculated that this case could be the end of XRP.
I don't know about that speculation that it could be the end of XRP. Not hardly from the people who really know XRP. XRP, the digital asset, is decentralized, and it has many live use cases, an ecosystem that expands far into more verticals than just cross-border remittances, where yes, it is used as a bridge currency between two sovereign fiats, a liquidity tool that is leveraged by Ripple, and for the RippleNet partners, it is really superb. But XRP is also distributed as a shareholder benefit for a public company that's listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. It's also paid out as a salary to a professional esports team. It is something that can be earned for storing Bitcoin in a wallet, and it is a bonus for tokenized corporate bond holders in Asia. Yeah, it was the catalyst for the coming Spark token, which is going to just have a huge impact on the DeFi world, and we use it for tipping. It's being tested for a swap market in Asia. And let's not forget about the NFT tokenization. These are just a few to highlight. In fact, 500 million was invested into XRP initiatives as far back as July 2019. And I think my favorite use case is Coil, where content creators like myself receive XRP daily. Mine is sent to my Uphold account, and it is a form of a micro payment that is streamed. Ripple's Spring, now called Ripple X, made a grant of 1 billion XRP to advance the adoption of Coil's monetized platforms for creators. This web monetization streams payments and supports writers, journalists, video and filmmakers, podcasters, musicians, photographers, and artists. I mean, it's really quite something. And on April 20th, just a couple of days ago, Samsung announced Coil is now available as an add-on for the Galaxy phone owners around the globe. So the adoption is really happening. All right, continuing on with your video here.
That the SEC isn't fulfilling its explicitly stated mission of protecting investors by pursuing Ripple and its top executives. Instead, the SEC suit against Ripple did the opposite by crushing the price of XRP, and the regulatory scare caused many US exchanges to delist XRP, which added further fuel to the fire.
Delist. Not a good word. There's a big difference between the word delist and suspend. I know I might be getting really picky here, but that is so important. And I want to just show you an example when we go to the Coinbase exchange site, and they talk about the the SEC's recent action against Ripple. Trading on our XRP order books has been suspended in all regions. You're still able to deposit and withdraw XRP, while XRP funds will remain safely stored in your account after the trading suspension. Yeah, so I'm being a little picky here, but I think there is a big difference between delist and suspension. All right, moving on.
Speaking of XRP's price, there was a coordinated effort by Wall Street Bets and the XRP army to pump up the price of XRP at the end of January this year.
That's not entirely correct. In fact, it's not correct at all. Wall Street Bets did nothing of the sorts. There was a lot of media saying this, claiming it, but did you actually double check the Wall Street Bets Reddit site? Or did you just read from a media source out there that didn't research either? Allow me to point out numerous Reddit threads that confirm there was no mention of XRP on the Wall Street Bets Reddit site, and you don't even have to dig deep. You can just look at the sub-rules. Crypto is banned. So there was no mention of a scheduled pump at all. It was completely fabricated. What there was, however, was a buy and hold. And this was done through a Telegram group that was formed, and it was organized by XRP Bully. And if you read his Twitter site and go back to February 1st, he explains in a multiple thread that the intention that he wanted to do behind this effort was to bring awareness to the utility of XRP. It was never, ever intended to be a pump and dump. So let me just continue on, Guy, and this portion, I think you'll agree with me.
Shortly afterwards, the SEC amended its suit against Ripple and its top executives. Most of the changes made involved expanding on the evidence that Brad and Chris played a key role in the selling of XRP to prevent the pair from dismissing themselves from the lawsuit.
Where I think you'll agree with me is that this particular image of a stack of bills being passed under the table is probably not appropriate as a message in your portion of the video. I'm sure you agree with me. All right, continuing on.
The SEC attempted to convince the judges to get Brad and Chris to fork over 8 years of records of their personal finances. In a virtual hearing in late March, the SEC's legal brass noted that only the sales of XRP made by Ripple, Brad, and Chris constitute the sale of security, and that all sales by exchanges and individuals do not. Although this reasoning is admittedly bizarre, it conveniently confirms the argument that John Deaton had made on behalf of XRP holders, which might be why his second refiling was approved.
Let me just clarify about that second refiling. It really is because the first motion to intervene was denied without prejudice, with the ability to refile in accordance with Judge Torres' local rules. It needed to be refiled as a letter motion. And as Attorney Jeremy Hogan tweeted out, as a local rule, it's not very common. So this is really why the second one was approved, is because it was done correctly. All right, moving along.
Or not, the SEC will go after other cryptocurrencies once they're done with XRP remains to be seen. But Bitcoin and Ethereum are safe, and that is good enough for me.
Wow. Okay, last but not least, I think this is the most important correction that needs to be made. Ethereum is not safe. The comments made by Hinman at that Yahoo Finance event was just that, a comment. And I'm going to show you where the quote from the president and chief legal officer of blockchain.com at the time, and also currently the chairman of the Regulatory Affairs Committee of the Bitcoin Foundation for the last year. He also has been the chief legal officer at Kraken Digital Asset Exchange. So he is a person in the know. And what he says is Clayton didn't say that Ether is no longer a security. He agreed that Hinman's explanation of when a token is no longer a security, but Hinman can say stuff like that. But the chairman, to say in a letter to Congress, is another matter entirely. It would be construed as binding, and the SEC isn't trying to have that. So Ethereum does not have an official green light, so I wouldn't jump the gun on that. All right, we are, though, jumping to the fluff. So this is the time of year that the beautiful water lilies are blooming in Japan, and all the photos on Twitter are just spectacular. There is a rainbow of colors, and it's one of those seasonal enjoyments that follows the cherry blossom season. But I must say, there is also one more seasonal event, and it's called Ao Momiji. And it is the viewing of the brand new maple leaves that are so intensely green. It is a sight to see. Twitter is full of the best spots around the country to view this Ao Momiji. And even some of the locations will light up the leaves for a night viewing. And I'm going to leave you with what I think was the favorite photo I found. This one was taken on April 19th at the Kitano Tenmangu Shrine in Kyoto. And its viewing begins around April 10th, and it will last all the way through the end of June. So beautiful. There's always something to see when it comes to seasonal celebrations. All right, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.